Greetings, fellow gamer. So I hear tell that you want to learn all about fighting games. Well, you've come to the right place. I am Master RBG, and this is my guide to fighting games. At its core, a fighting game is quite simple. 2 or more fighters enter an arena, and then proceed to kick and punch each other senseless until one fighter remains. But saying that's all there is to a fighting game would be a disservice to the genre. Believe it or not, many fighting games include a story mode of some kind, and by extension, they also have a plot, usually involving either a tournament or a sought-after MacGuffin that everyone desires and fights over. Sometimes it's both. Now, of course, we can't talk about plot and not talk about the cast. Now, of course, this will vary a fair bit from one game to the next, but the majority will contain most of the following: the martial arts guy, the cute girl, the big slow guy, the hot girl, other martial arts guy, obviously evil guy, at least one ninja, and that one weird character who in no way, shape, or form fits in with the rest of the cast. Now that you know who's who and why they're here, now you can learn all about the gameplay. Generally speaking, your attacks will come in a limited number of types. Usually punches, kicks, and maybe an energy or distance attack of some kind. And of course, almost everyone has some kind of block or defensive move. Now, I know you might wonder, how is it that all characters seem to possess these same skills regardless of their background? This line of inquiry is of course completely ridiculous. How can you ask about their shared martial arts background and not ask things like, how on earth is a genetically engineered psychic monster and a continually kidnapped fantasy world princess, how is it they have any connection whatsoever with one another? Much less that they'd all be competing in the same tournament? Possibly? Who knows? You really should get the priorities of your questions in order. Now, if you'll observe the top corners of the screen, you might notice that this top bar here depletes as you get hit. That's what we in the business like to call a health bar. And down towards the bottom of the screen, you'll notice another one that seems to fill up as you hit your opponent and are hit back in turn. Once full, you'll be able to utilize a super powerful move of some kind, usually called a special attack. And as such, it should come as no surprise that this meter is typically called a special meter. Now, of course, everyone is a perfectly balanced character and are perfectly acceptable to use in casual play and competitive tournaments alike. Okay, that's not true in the slightest. Okay. To be honest, some characters are absurdly overpowered and are banned from most competitive scenes, while other characters are basically just joke characters that the only people who would ever pick them would be absolute noobs and complete masters of the game, and they'd be the only ones crazy enough to pick them. That's it. No regular player would ever choose them. Not willingly. Now, of course, once you find the right character for you, then it's time to learn how to utilize them. Fortunately, any fighting game that's worth its salt will have a tutorial or practice mode of some kind. Now, feel free to take all the time you need here. Practice makes perfect, after all. Now, after mastering all your character's moves, feel free to play around in story or arcade mode. What's that? You don't want to? You want to go into the big tournaments? You think you're ready? What? No! That's crazy. I wouldn't recommend that at all. No, seriously, I really wouldn't. You're going to regret it, you know. You really will. Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Find your marks! Action!
with secrets.
All right, show's over. Try again, kid.
Okay, smarty pants. I hope you've learned your lesson. Ready to continue? Excellent. Now, if you really want to get good, as the kids say, then you'll have to try playing against human opponents. But not diving headlong into the hardcore competitive scene, of course. That's a terrible idea, as we just discussed. Try playing with friends, or a few online matches, not tournaments of course, and then maybe some small local tournaments, and perhaps after finding some success there, then maybe you're ready to hit the big competitive scene. Good luck, and go get 'em, Tiger. Thank you for watching my very first Master's Guide video. I hope you found it as informative as you did entertaining. If you did, hit that like button for me. If you'd like to see more crazy videos by me, then hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be among the first to know the very next time I upload a new video. If you'd like some suggestions for other videos made by yours truly, then how about these? Over here, you can check out my review for Chroma Squad. And over here, you can check out my preview for the game Them's Fightin' Herds. Check out either one, they're both fantastic, just like you guys have been. Until next time, this is Master RBG, signing off.